Hello and welcome to another episode of Saul's Science. Today we are going to be doing the quite popular, quite well known Elephant Toothpaste demonstration. So for that we've first got to have a couple of things. So obviously it's not the most safe things we're working with, so we've got to take safety seriously. So you can have your safety glasses. And hydrogen peroxide can burn your skin, and hydrogen peroxide is what we're using, so it's advisable that you wear some latex or rubber gloves or some sort of glove covering. I kind of feel like a doctor doing this. Okay, so first thing. Okay, we're going to need a couple of things to do this demonstration. We're going to need a little bit of water and some fairy liquid to make our soap solution. We're going to need a bottle, just a smallish bottle, and a lid that I've got off of a fairy liquid bottle. It fits still, you've got a check-based screw on still, but it makes the opening a lot smaller so you can build up some pressure and get a nice big eruption. You're going to need the catalyst, which is specific for any reaction. It will speed up the reaction. The reaction that's going to take place is the breaking down of hydrogen peroxide, which is H2O2, so it's water with an extra oxygen, to water, which is H2O, and oxygen, which is technically O2 because it hangs around in pairs, but we'll focus on the balanced equation another point in time. And the catalyst we're going to be using is yeast. The other thing you're going to need is some sort of tray, because it's quite likely that this one's going to make a mess. And as much as making a mess is fun, tidying up isn't, so it makes it easier to tidy up. The final thing I haven't actually got ready, so I'll just pop over here and get it, is hydrogen peroxide, which, like I said earlier, is H2O2. This has been chilled and stored in the fridge, which should give us a better reaction. It also preserves it, so over time hydrogen peroxide will break down on its own. It'll also break down if it's received a lot of light, so in a fridge, when the door's closed, there's no light, so it won't break down then either. So it would break down into the oxygen and water. We're going to speed it up with catalyst. So, what we're going to do is get our bottle. We're going to squirt just a little bit of fairy liquid. Other dish soaps are available. Pour a little bit of water in there. About there will do. We are then going to get our catalyst, which is the yeast. And hopefully without spilling too much, I'm going to see if I can pour some of that in there. Like that. Put the lid back on. Give that a swirl just to mix it all up. Okay. And now here is the fun and tricky. The bit that could go wrong. I've got to try and tip this, or at least some of this hydrogen peroxide, in here, and then as fast as I can afterwards, put the lid on. That's just the little cap bit, I'll take it off, because you don't want it to build up pressure and explode, but you do want it to build up an amount of pressure so it has a bit more force behind it, so we just need the little hole bit. So, as fast as I can, I've got to pour some of this in, and then screw this on, and hopefully we'll get a lovely eruption that will look kind of like Elephant Toothpaste. Okay? So, if you're ready, if I'm ready, can we have a drum roll and a count to 3? No, I'm joking. Right, ready? Okay, So, yeah, there's a slight bit of mess on the floor where it's splashed, and on me where it's splashed, but there's nothing to worry about because at this point in time, this is perfectly fine and safe. It's just a mixture of soapy water and oxygen. So these are bubbles of oxygen inside. Let's just try something. The test for oxygen is a glowing splint or relight. I don't know if it's going to work in this case, but what you need to do the glowing splint test, whilst we're doing stuff with oxygen, we may as well do it, is light a splint, blow it out so it's still glowing, no, I don't think this wants to do it. The soap is too wet, so there's a bit too much water with it to relight the glowing splint. Alright, one more time. I don't think it's going to work, but whoops, blow it out, and then no. Okay, so just as a note on the side, the test for oxygen is a glowing splint will relight. However, the soap here is putting it out because the soap is all wet, and so it's reducing the actual amount of oxygen that we can get to it. But there is a nice demonstration of Elephant Toothpaste. These are the things you need: water, fairy liquid, yeast, and of course hydrogen peroxide. However, this is one you can't really try at home or a friend's home. As much as I say don't try at home, try at a friend's home. You'll struggle with that because getting hold of hydrogen peroxide isn't the easiest thing in the world with this strength. If you've got a cool chemistry teacher or a cool science teacher, you ask them to do it near the end of a term, and they might just have a bit of fun with you near the end of the term. So if you go, oh, can we do the Elephant Toothpaste? If you've got a cool teacher, then they'll do it. So thanks for watching Soul Science this week. Remember to check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and our website where the write-up to this and the teacher notes for this will be. Thanks for watching. Don't try at home, try at a friend's home, and see you next time.